Now at 5:30, the FBI is working to find out why and how a gunman managed to open fire on former President Donald Trump. It happened at a rally in Pennsylvania yesterday. Investigators identified the shooter as 20-year-old Thomas Mathew Crooks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Cladra Rhodes. Trump says a bullet pierced his upper right ear, but reported he was fine and in good spirits today. It happened in Butler, Pennsylvania, just outside Pittsburgh. The shooter is dead along with one spectator. 2 people were injured as well. ABC's Jay O'Brien is in Milwaukee with the latest on the investigation.
Former President Donald Trump seen leaving his home in Bedminster, New Jersey Sunday afternoon ahead of traveling to Milwaukee for the Republican National Convention. This just a day after what the FBI says was an attempted assassination at a rally in Pennsylvania.
Take a look at what happened.
Gunfire erupting just minutes into his speech. The former president grabbing his right ear, ducking behind the podium. Secret Service agents then rushing to shield him, then lifting him to his feet and escorting him to a vehicle as he pumped his fist in the air. Trump revealing he was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my ear. Today, Trump posting on social media, calling for Americans to stand united. 2 people were critically injured and 1 person in the crowd was killed. Identified as Corey Coppertor, his family posting tributes to him online.
Corey was a girl dad. Corey was a firefighter. Corey dove on his family to protect them last night.
The Secret Service saying they neutralized the suspected gunman, who the FBI has now identified as 20-year-old Thomas Mathew Crooks. Investigators confirming to ABC News they believe this screenshot, now part of their ongoing investigation, shows the suspect receiving his high school diploma. The AR-15 style rifle recovered at the scene was legally purchased by the suspect's father, according to multiple law enforcement sources. This image shows the roof where investigators say the shots were fired in proximity to the former president. Preliminary investigations say this area was looked at as part of security sweeps, law enforcement sources tell ABC News. Later, there were reports of suspicious activity. A former Secret Service agent says the sniper had just seconds to react.
Until he identified it as a threat, it was an individual from 200 yards moving on a rooftop. He had a very difficult job, identified the threat, and neutralized it within a second.
The president briefed on the investigation Sunday before addressing the nation.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence, or any violence for that matter. An assassination attempt is contrary to everything we stand for as a nation, everything.
With the Republican National Convention set to kick off here in Milwaukee on Monday, President Biden says he's directed the Secret Service to review all security protocols here. But the Secret Service says there are currently no credible threats. Jay O'Brien, ABC News, Milwaukee.